love it.
I was like, oops. Okay. Actually, we are live right now.
Yay!
I was like, you had some like, do you want high definition? I was like, well, I suppose we do.
Do we?
I don't know. I was kind of like, ooh.
Is that a new thing?
Yeah, it was something new. So I, I was like, yay.
Hopefully it doesn't make us look worse.
I don't think you could look worse. I'm a little scared about. Hello, my beautiful friends. I'm hoping some people are gonna. Oh, Justina, I love it. You are here. We're gonna have the best time. Like I am so excited. Hello, Emily.
I'm so excited about this too. Really, I am.
Okay, so this, I guess, regardless of you, if you all are excited, Mandy and I are like really excited about this.
Raring to go because I love this house so much.
Okay, that is one thing. Hi, Sarah. We both. This is why I think this is brilliant. So this is both. We both love this house so much, and we were
officially in my top 3.
We're already laughing. So if you want to play along with this, Mandy's already given me permission to not only just get one full bottle because I already know I want one.
Did I say that? Did I say yes? You're bypassing and saying I'm saying yes.
She said that I could get 2.
That's right.
So if anybody wants to, that's what we're going to be walking you through our little tasting menu, and just know she definitely already has. You want more than one.
Oh, I definitely want more than one, but I have one that I had never smelled before, and I smelled it and the sample's almost gone because, hey, Lynn, because I just fell in love, and it will definitely be my next full bottle. I'm surprised I haven't already bought it. And I texted Abby and I'm like, you got to tell me which one you think. And she hasn't guessed it yet. And I'm not going to tell her. So it's kind of a game. By the end, she's going to see if she can guess which one my favorite is.
I was going to have a little perfume party ahead of the time, but then I got called out of town. So like, I'm literally going to be smelling along with this whole thing. So you're getting like first impressions, but I've already smelled.
Yeah, there's quite a few on here that we smelled.
I've already about half of them, I think more, maybe more. So, but there's some new ones. So we're just going to have like such a good time. And if you're not familiar with Ormonde Jayne, literally this is I actually got to meet her. She came to Portland and we did a, at Fumery, like a little intimate live event. She's like little teeny lady. She's so cool.
I love seeing her interviews. She seems so sweet.
She's so sweet. And I have to just say, I already liked the house, but after meeting her, ooh, yes, I was like even more in love. So Levant, that's one I want to get. We were just talking about Sakara. I have Damask.
I have Levant too. Where did I put Levant? I have the full bottle of that.
Do I need that one?
Levant? It is very, very, very citrus.
Okay.
Very citrus. So if you like a citrus, then go for it.
Ooh, okay. We'd love it when you guys play along with us too. So please let us know your favorites. But what we're going to do is they have these cool like tasting menus that you can buy one of their sample sets. Sorry.
Oh, I need to put the link too.
Yes, you do.
I totally forgot about that. They have 2 different ones.
Yes.
This one is the Amberesque, spicy and woody. And then I think they have like a floral one, maybe floral, citrus, something else.
Yep.
But you know, this is going to be my favorite.
This one, I feel like too was better for coming into the
I do too.
months. And so they're both going to be beautiful, I think. But I felt like this had some Mandy written all over here. Plus, it's kind of fun to go through like a house. We were thinking we've done different genres, but I actually love this because it's a way to really. There's going to be something for everyone here.
Yep, so. And I want to do this with other houses too because I think it's just fun to find new favorites.
Okay, so you've already sprayed. We're going to start from the very top. So I'm going to spray, and this was one that I'm very familiar with, and that I do already. I'm just heads up, I already like it, but I haven't bought a full bottle.
I was going to say, do you have this one? Because this, I feel like, oh my goodness, y'all. This is Taif.
You guys were both like, oh, it's so good.
You would never think that I would love this so much because it is a rose fragrance. But I'm telling you, I texted Abby
She's
before we
coming
even
up.
got this. I had already had a sample probably a couple months ago. I texted her and I'm like, oh my word, I have found a rose fragrance that I cannot get enough of. And
Yep.
this is it.
I think it's because it's got the mix of the soft spices and it's
I do too.
not too, it is definitely rose centric, but I knew I laughed. I've been waiting for you to come over to the other side.
Now I'm not fully over to the other side because this is not like it's not like a fresh pick rose, you know,
No.
you're not walking through a rose garden. It is spicy. The dates make it like syrupy almost.
It's so, I'm going to read the notes real quick. It's Taif Rose Saffron, which I wonder if that's
Maybe. Yeah.
dates, broom. Is it broom and amber? What's broom?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Mm.
I've heard it before. Y'all, I'm putting a star next to the ones I want full bottles of, and this is definitely one.
I don't know why I don't have this one yet.
I don't either.
I think I bought a different one of the, they have a Taif, there's another version of it, and I got some limited edition travel size of it. Like a Taif, I don't know, limited. You guys, if you like rose and spices,
it's so good.
It's so good.
So broom, absolute is deliciously bitter and honeyed notes, and I can tell that.
That's what we love.
That's what it is giving. Oh, y'all. So good. I'm putting a star next to that.
I'm thinking, how many bottles are we now? We're eking it up because this was not.
I'm at 3, possibly 4 favorites.
Okay.
Maybe even 5. Okay, but yes, like
this is
definitely one of them.
Okay, this next one.
Yes.
And I'm very familiar with this one. I've almost bought a full bottle of it. But I think then I was in between Ormonde Woman and this at the time, and I bought, of course, Ormonde.
Yeah,
Woman.
of course. Everybody needs Ormonde Woman. I'm going to say that right now.
Tolu. Did I say the name yet?
No, Tolu. Tolu.
Yeah, Tolu. Okay. Tolu. And this one is going to be described as soft and sensual, resinous, and amberesque.
It has Tolu. So Tolu is actually a note.
Yeah.
What is that?
I thought it was like sort of like one of these balmy kind of, but
like
maybe
a resin kind of. It's got tonka bean, which is why you love it so much.
Yep.
Golden frankincense, orchid, and amber. Okay, so I like this one way better on the dry down.
Yes, yes.
Way better. Like it to me right now, like, so this is the dry down. This is, I just sprayed. They're 2 totally different scents.
Yep. Yep.
This is not linear by any means. A little sharp at first.
Yep. And I felt like this was maybe a little mature. Maybe it kind of had, when I smelled it, it had sort of this mature, it's very beautiful, but I don't know if it's me, is what I remember thinking, if that was.
And again, the dry down is so much better. The tonka comes out in the dry down. Yeah. It's almost like a powdery tonka bean. It's but the first, it's just kind of too, I don't know, sharp and almost like bitter a little bit.
I also have to say, if you're familiar with her line, I feel like there is this green note DNA throughout all of her scents. And I think in this one, it is heightened with that little, like when you're saying that little bit of sharpness, do you think?
Yes, I do. The DNA is not in my favorite.
Oh, ooh, okay.
That's another thing I thought of when I was wearing it for like the 5th time. I was like, I don't smell that like Ormonde Jayne scent, you know, which is truly in every other scent that I've smelled. It's there, but it's not in the one I love so much. So
okay, so that one, I think it's a like, but it isn't a love.
No, it's one of my bottoms, on the bottom of my list. Still pretty though. And we were talking about this before we came on. We haven't smelled one that's like stomach rolling inducing, you know, it's not that. They're all pretty and well made. It's just that one is not to my taste as much.
We were just saying, like, there's none that we've ever been like.
No. And I have had plenty of perfumes that garner that reaction.
Yeah. And so I'm like, like this, they have something solid for that's what I'm saying. For each, I could see somebody having this as their signature scent. For the right, you know what I mean? Like that has that sort of.
Yeah. It's just not mine.
No.
Right.
Okay. Moving on. Okay.
Amber Royale or Royal. Doesn't have any E's again. A spellbinding, spicy amber. Okay. Do you remember when I first started my fragrance journey and I said, I either want to smell like a cake or a man?
Yep.
This is my kind of, I want to smell like a man fragrance.
Yep. And I have a bottle of this. This was like my probably second one I bought. So I know I'm giving a heads up, but like this is especially in cool weather, everybody.
You is
just die.
The richest barbershop shaving foam.
Yes,
I mean, you know what? It's that kind of like, it's that kind of thing for me, but it's like the kind that's so expensive. You can't ask how much it is because if you have to ask, you're not going to be able to afford it. That kind of shaving cream,
Like, yes.
This I would, it does lean more masculine, but I would wear the snot out of this. This is in my top 4 for sure.
So this is funny though, because I usually lean towards more feminine leaning fragrances.
I'm actually surprised you have a full bottle of this.
Yes, no, and I'm laughing because then I was just raving about it. It was like my obsession. And then a woman was like, oh, this was way too masculine for me. I had to give it to my husband, like da da da. And I was like, what? Like to me, I don't know. The dry down on this to me is just like, I love the whole cloud. I love this one. And then guess what? It has our patchouli in here.
Well, that's because I can definitely smell that for sure. And I love it.
It has amber, jasmine, orris butter, patchouli, and ambroxan. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm not guessing yet.
This is not it.
Okay, that's not it.
That's the only other. I've already told you one's not it, and I'm telling you this is not it.
Okay, so
I'm not giving you any more.
Even though this is very unisex, I would say this is like the best cloud you'll ever have. Don't you find that it has like
so good? And out of all of her fragrances, I feel like it's one of the strongest.
Yes.
Like I don't need as many sprays of this. And it lasts a good amount of time too.
I love
this.
I like that the barbershop. That's what I'm saying. So for me, when I first got this, I did not remotely even think it was very masculine or even there was that clean note that you're kind of describing about that, but I didn't quite. So if anybody's kind of a little bit more on the like we like all the little pretty pink things, I still love this one. And I'm going to tell you, this just shines so well in the winter month. It's great year round, but it is like it amplifies. Like I swear to gosh, you go outside and you're just like, this is the best smelling thing I've ever had.
And honestly, you could share it with like any man in your life. If you're someone who's like, oh, I just spend that much money on perfume. Well, it's like a 2-for-1. Because, Chad's worn this before and it smells great on him. So
I love this 2-for.
Right?
I
can justify anything.
I was going to say, we're really good at doing that.
I got to stop smelling that. It's so good.
Okay. This next one is basically Mandy and I's favorite. This is one you guys have heard us talk and rave about this one. I still to this day, it's like, I think that has to be the favorite one. This is going to be Ormonde Woman. Oh, I love that.
This is such a signature scent worthy. I have the big one.
Oh, you have the
giant one. I don't ever want to be without this.
This is so freaking good.
It is so good. It is so good by itself. It is so good layered. I layer it with another one that we're going to talk about, and the combination is so good.
And this one is described as green, woody, and empowering. And it has black hemlock, coriander, grass oil, jasmine, and violet. And so, like, even reading the notes, someone would be like, what the
Yeah.
like,
It's
it's so good.
and I've talked about this before. This is a perfume, probably the most or the only perfume that evokes like safe to
Yeah.
me. Because I've talked about like Chad is very, very, very outdoorsy. So if I ever want to be with him, like I'm basically in the woods. If it's, on the weekend, especially like in the fall and the winter. And this evokes that for me. And whenever I'm with him and we're doing something like that, I just feel safe. And so this is like, I just don't ever want to be around without this. It was my first green fragrance that I loved.
Yep. Green. I think that's what I'm saying is when I didn't even think that reading the notes, this would be a thing.
Oh, yeah.
I walked away with a bottle.
So good.
Like that's, yes, the ultimate in class and sophistication. Yep. And yeah, it's just incredible. That one is like a must get your nose on.
I really think like anybody could find a way to enjoy this.
Yep.
Really, I do. And I feel like it would fit so nicely in someone's collection. I don't have anything like it.
No.
I mean, there is nothing like it.
I think that's why I like it even a bit more because it has that unique element too. So you're not, and I also have to say, I think it smells a little different on everyone.
Yeah, it does.
Notes shine on other people. Cause when we did that master class, we all got to kind of smell each other and it smelled so different. Ooh. Oh, I love this. Nice. Why? Okay, I'm now going on to Ormonde Man, which now I'm curious.
I had never smelled this before I got this set.
Really?
I had not. I'm trying to think of, okay. I do like this one too. But it's definitely one that I would prefer on Chad than me, only because of the juniper berry.
Okay. I saw the note and I wondered, I was like, ooh, maybe do you have, okay, this is considered an aromatic woody chypre. How do you, chypre.
Yeah, chypre. I don't know if it's really, I mean, I know it's chypre, but you don't have to roll the R like that. That was a little
Are you guys hearing my obnoxious dog in the background?
I'm surprised Zeus hasn't heard him yet. And like, he's fine.
Okay, hold on. Let's just hope that stops. I was like, oh, hopefully you can't hear this. Sorry guys, this is live. This is the truth. Okay.
Yeah, so I do really like this, but I can smell the juniper, which I don't particularly love as a note as a whole, and I don't like wearing it, but I am going to give that to Chad, and I think I would love that on him.
Yep. And it says hi. Oh, good. Ooh, yes. We love Twist. We love it.
Love Twisted Lily.
The notes in that one, though, it still has the black hemlock. It has cardamom and juniper berry, pink pepper, and oud. So it has some similarities, but it's like, again, a unique. I could definitely.
It's definitely not the same by any means.
No.
You can tell they're from the same family, but they're not. It's not redundant at all.
I am smelling that cinnamon. Little touch. Okay. So
I mean, it is good. I need to give it to Chad so he can put it to good use.
Okay, then let's go on to this next one, which I'm literally playing a game. If you've come in late, she has fallen in love with one of these, and she has only given me the notes that it's creamy.
That's it. That's the only hint.
And so I was trying to guess from just reading off the notes because I kind of know a Mandy scent when I smell it, but now so we're all playing this game.
Who can guess the favorite? How do you pronounce this?
I was hoping you would tackle that
one. No, I don't want to like say anything wrong. I don't want to offend if this is like Nawab of Oudh Intensivo.
This one is complex and spicy oud.
It's definitely oud.
And then it is pimento, cinnamon, rose, amber, and oud.
I can definitely smell I get the rose and the oud the most. But I honestly I don't know that I would be able to tell you what pimento smells like. I
It's
just think of pimento cheese, which is surely not what's in this.
so pimento, like the other fragrance I think of that has pimento in it is Demi Rawlings
Oh, does it?
Minuit.
Minuit de Demi or
Yeah.
yeah.
So that one has, but so when I think about it, it's sort of has a teeny bit of spice, but I feel like it's leveled down. Like,
Yeah.
like it has a teeny kick, but not much. Like,
yeah, I mostly get rose and oud out of this.
mm-hmm.
But it's not like oud satin mood.
No.
It's not like that, which is also rose and oud. It's different. It's got the greener elements to it. The Ormonde Jayne DNA.
I was gonna say it has a very cleanness to it. There's like almost a crispness I'm smelling.
So it's definitely not like a jammy rose like that one is, or like Pavilion, which is another oud and rose scent.
This is really nice. I don't think it's like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I have to get a bottle, but this is kind of.
It is very pretty, but it's definitely not in my top. I'll go ahead and.
Do you like Baccarat Rouge?
I don't love it. But you know why I don't love it? Probably, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's just everybody either wore it at one time or still wears it. I heard a podcast the other day. Somebody was saying, what does everybody wear in your neighborhood in New York? And she was like, oh, all I smell is Baccarat Rouge. Well, and I'm like, I feel like I just got tired of smelling it.
So I'm aging myself, but when I dropped my son off at college in New York, that was my scent that I bought for, like, I buy a little perfume to remember the drop off. Let's just say he's through college and an adult, and he has, he has a job. And so I loved it at that moment, but let's just say I gave mine to my daughter.
I think I just think it's overused.
Yeah. And the other thing about that one I'll say is my blind nose to it. So
get a nosebleed.
I literally, like, I kind of loved it for, when the amount I could smell, and then I couldn't smell it on me, but it has a huge trail, and people like, I know exactly what you're wearing, and I was like,
I am the type of person like, I want to smell my perfume.
Yes.
I honestly could care less if anybody else smells it. I want to smell it.
Yep.
And when I'm anosmic to something, I'm like, yeah, it's not. And there's so many dupes of it now.
Yes.
So many.
Okay, so
I'm with you.
You don't need that, Carla. You're right. I'm glad you tried it. Good. Okay, so we just are both like nice.
It's pretty, and I could see it smelling amazing on somebody. I'm just not that somebody.
You like
Nawab.
My eyeballs are not working.
Oh, I went to my eye appointment today. They had to triple my prescription.
What?
Triple. What? And he's like, you're about 2 years away from having to wear glasses full time. Like, what? He's like, you can always do contacts. I'm like, I'm not trying at 46 years old to figure out contacts.
No. I laugh because I have several eye candy glasses, but I just don't wear them.
That's my problem. I have glasses. I don't wear them 75% of the time I need to. And I think that's why my prescription's gone up 3 times.
Yeah. So I'm bad. Don't do what I did. Okay.
This next one.
I was a little worried that I was smelling the wrong one, that we were just, no, I'm good. Okay. So we're on
Montabaco Intensivo, which I feel like Montabaco or whatever is very popular, but I think this Intensivo, is this a new version? Or am I thinking?
And it is in a pretty blue bottle, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. That and one of the other ones we're talking about is in a blue bottle. This one is.
I'm really watching her like a hawk now.
A master class in sensuality. You do not want to get it wrong, do you? A master class in sensuality. Orange Absolute, tobacco leaf, leather, and amber. This is way better than I thought it was going to be. And I don't know what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. I think I thought it was going to be way more masculine than this.
You guys were trying to guess.
But it's but it's not. I mean, it's unisex. It's definitely unisex.
This is still, that's what I'm saying. This is nice. It's definitely unisex. It's got that, yeah, I can smell sort of that suede leather note in here.
It's almost a little reminiscent of Amber Royal,
But I like
with
Amber Royal's
it's not as strong as Amber Royal. Does that make sense? Like there's
Yep.
like some kind of undertone
Yep.
of that one in this.
Do you smell the orange?
No,
No.
I don't.
Did we already read the notes or did
I did, but I don't think I read them like slow
you
enough.
did?
Orange, absolute, tobacco leaf, leather, and amber.
I'm definitely getting that amber note.
Yes, I am too.
Mm-hmm.
For sure getting the amber note. This is way better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Do you like it? You don't like it, do you?
I like it, but I wouldn't be for me. I'm watching your expression.
You can see if my pupils dilate.
Okay, so here's what I think about this one. This is a definite like. It has that sometimes with leather on myself. Leather can go a little bit sour on me.
Yeah.
So I actually need to wear this because I have a feeling that it's going to morph on the skin and be amazing.
Oh, you think it's going to be better on the skin? Okay.
I do. I think this is going to warm up on the skin right now. I'm like, it isn't giving me that creamy suede. I feel like the leather, I'm smelling some of that, but I'm wondering if it's going to dry down a little bit more. You know what I mean by leather, like a handbag, and then like suede is a little creamy.
Yeah, it's like, it's smoother. It's smooth. Look, you're trying so hard. Oh my goodness. I do really, really like that one.
So okay, good. This is good. She's trying to retain, she's trying to hold back on us because
I was like, I'm gonna try to hold back because you know how I am when I really love a scent.
Yeah.
Really
okay.
love a scent.
This next one, we're heads up. We both are like, we love it.
So Abby already knew this, so this is not the one I'm talking about. But as far as Ormonde Jayne goes, this is my favorite in the line. It surpasses Ormonde Woman, believe it or not.
Yep.
It surpasses Baccarat, which is now in their permanent line. Believe it or not, because I love that. It surpasses everything. This is Vanille d'Afrique Intensivo. Oh my word. This is my travel. I'm almost out of it. This is the one I was talking about loving layering with Ormonde Woman.
Ooh.
Oh, it is a masterpiece.
Okay, so this one is literally, it makes your eyeballs roll back.
It is so good.
It is so good. This is the full bottle. So I have a travel. Show me. I have the same travel that you have.
Yeah.
Do you have the full bottle yet?
No, I'm told myself I'm going to wait till this is gone before order it, but that's probably going to be, I mean, I went 5 days wearing this in a row. With collections like us, that's saying something, you know?
This one, okay, number one, vanilla.
It's so good. Madagascan vanilla.
But this one, my eyeballs rolled back. I was like, this wears so well. Number one, it's just, it's so good.
It is. I cannot explain this. This is the most sophisticated vanilla in my collection. Like, no question asked. It's so good.
Okay, so Madagascan vanilla, orris butter, creamy orris butter.
You already knew this is my favorite.
I know. Jasmine, absolute. And I have to say, you guys, if you love vanilla, but you want something more sophisticated, I also find with this vanilla, even the vanilla itself, it just is like, it smells like opulent a little bit.
It smells rich. Like,
rich.
It's not like a sweet vanilla. There's nothing sweet about this to me. It's not a syrupy vanilla. It is unlike anything I can explain. It's unlike anything I have. It is the best thing this house has put out.
And I feel like, you know how they source, like she gets into where she sources
Yeah.
things, and if she can't find, she's never going to take a shortcut. So wherever she sourced, I mean, the athos, maybe it is like you can smell the quality in this fragrance.
And so it says description, and this is so right on. Enveloping a pure pedigree.
Yep.
It's so right on.
This one is Vanille d'Afrique Intensivo. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh,
It's so good. I just want to keep smelling it.
so Carla, I hate to say it, everybody on this, we all have to, this one I would also put to the top. Like you
Yeah.
have to get your nose on it, even if you think you don't like. I think maybe that's what I would say. If you think you don't like vanilla scents, I would still have you smell this because it is so like
Out of this world good. Even if you don't like jasmine, because I don't really get a ton of jasmine.
I don't
It's
either.
like oh my goodness, just and if you get it and you already have woman, like do this tomorrow.
I'm gonna
Layer
do
these.
You've been gatekeeping me.
I thought I told you about this.
No.
Oh my word. I'm telling you,
Like,
it is
hello.
unlike, and I have gotten so many compliments on that combo.
Oh, you guys, it's so good. Okay,
It's so good.
that's what I'm wearing tomorrow, unless these last 4 that we have. I'm really excited because I know I'm getting down to Mandy's. I'm pretty sure
Well,
I'm getting,
who's to say you haven't already? I haven't already smelled it.
because I'm looking at you. I'm
I'm not saying anything.
okay. If you guys can guess before me, let me know. Okay, next one. Mine are out of order, I think. Hold on, from my box.
The next one is Arabesque.
I know, that's what I'm like.
Find that one.
Okay, hold on. That's Muscat. Just a minute. I got too excited. Okay, I'm on the bottom row. Okay, just sorry.
That's all right. It says an olfactory journey. Saffron, jasmine, rose, patchouli, musk, and oud. So Arabesque. This is the other one that comes in the pretty blue bottle.
Yep. You just take your moment here because mine somehow got messed up. And now I'm actually have to tell you, this is going to make me so sad. I have two Ormonde Womans in here.
No, you don't.
I do not. I'm not getting this. This is probably the one that's yours. Okay, keep going. You go ahead and describe it.
Do you have Arabesque? So this is the one you can't find?
No. Okay, Tolu. Because I was like, where is this? Oh, got it. Whew. I was really getting upset here because this is yours, isn't it?
Yeah, but that means you have 2 Ormonde Womans. Which one are you missing?
That's what I'm saying. I'm probably missing yours. Okay, hold on. Hold on, everybody. Okay. An olfactory journey.
What do you smell the most of?
I smell some patchouli in here.
I definitely smell patchouli. I smell rose.
Yep.
I smell musk.
What about the saffron and oud?
The oud is not as prominent to me as the Nawab of oud was.
No, I was going to say, I don't even know if I would have thought. I'm smelling the rose in here.
The rose is very prominent in this one.
The rose patchouli. This to me is like a rose patchouli combo with a little bit of spice from that saffron. I'm not really getting a lot of that oud in here, though.
No, I'm not either. And I really don't even get a lot of jasmine. Those are the notes. By the way, saffron, jasmine, rose, patchouli, musk, oud. Did we already say that?
This is a very beautiful. Like somebody who loves those rose, oud, rose patchouli like combos. I think somebody's gonna really like that. I'm not smelling a lot of creaminess in it.
I will go ahead and say I had every intention of loving this. In fact, I almost bought, when it launched, I almost bought the travel size. And I'm glad I didn't, because I don't love it.
It's very, I think for me, for me, this smells reminiscent of something else.
Something else you already have.
Yeah. Like if you have a rose patchouli or a rose oud combo, to me, that's like, it is very beautiful, but
it's pretty, but it's the rose, I think, that's putting me off. It's the kind of rose I don't like.
I'm almost getting Portrait of a Woman vibes from this.
I can't stand Portrait of a Woman, Portrait of a Lady. So that's probably why. That is one that turns my stomach.
Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of that vibe from it.
Yeah, that's why this isn't my favorite. I didn't put those two together, but it makes total sense now. That's the kind of rose I don't like.
Okay, because that was what. Okay, so that one is not it.
That one's not it.
Okay, next.
This next one I have on today. This was my scent of the day today.
And okay, hold on just a minute. I have that one. I can't believe I got this messed up. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. No, I didn't. It was just saying Ormonde Woman, like
Ormonde Jayne.
Just a minute. Go ahead and talk about it. And
okay, this one says, okay, this is, I don't know how to pronounce it. Neither one of us do. Xeon XI''AN. And I know that's probably not called apostrophe when it's put there. I think it's not called something else. It's been a long time since I minored in English, y'all. So
I found it. Okay. Whew, I was getting really upset. So I was wrong, guys. I have all of them.
Good. Okay. This says it's calming and hypnotic with black pepper, nutmeg, rhubarb, and sandalwood.
Okay. So I already tried to guess this one for her because she told me that I said sandalwood because I thought of creaminess reading the notes, but she said, nope, that's not it.
But I do love it.
I do love it too. And
I wore it today and it is.
This is that nutmeg is so coming out right now.
Yeah. And the rhubarb is not, rhubarb is a tricky note for me.
Yeah.
Like I hate it in Delina.
Oh yeah. Another
one that turns my stomach.
A little too screechy.
But I really like it in this.
You know what? This one, this one is really, I like the whole like hit of the black pepper. Yep. You smell the rhubarb, but it's not,
it's not, this is a very like warm, and it does say calming and hypnotic. And that's very, I feel like that's very true to this. It is like, it's a warm, cozy, really pretty scent. I do really like this one.
I bet this one dries down like, oh.
It does. It does. And I kept spraying it on today because when I stopped being able to smell it, I just wanted to keep smelling it. Instead of going on to something else, I just kept spraying this on.
I really like the fact that this has like, okay, so it's kind of addictive because I keep on wanting to smell more notes of it, but I do feel that warmth, like that comforting hug to it too, which is one of those, I really like those kind of huggy scent, like, like those.
Yeah, it's like very big sweater.
Yes.
In front of a fire. Yeah, it's very, I do really like this one. I put a star next to this one.
So the sandalwood too in here to me smells like probably one of the best creaminess.
It is very creamy. I shouldn't have told you that this wasn't my favorite. I shouldn't have given you that hint because
okay, I'm putting this in my pile of like, I really, really you guys.
I know.
The nutmeg in here. So
it's so good.
Okay, so nutmeg for myself, I'm actually a baker and I love baking, but nutmeg, if you take it too far, I feel like it like spoils,
make it sour.
Yeah. And so it's kind of, my mom, when I was growing up, loved allspice. She just loved it and everything, but it could go too far.
Yep.
And so me now try to have that perfect balance, and it is perfectly balanced in here where you want a little bit more. Like, ooh, that is so good. Okay.
It's so good, isn't it?
That one is going at the top. This is fun. And you guys, sorry, mine's first impressions, because I have not, at one point I just decided I'm just going to smell along these new ones.
I mean, I think it's fun to get first impressions of things.
Okay, this I don't know if I did. This is really funny. We're getting down to the wire
We
here.
got 2 more to go.
Oh,
And I may have already smelled it. I'm just saying.
I know, and then I'm gonna say you're doing a good job with your straight act today, but I don't know. Okay, so the next one is Byzance. Is that how would you say it?
I say Byzance, but I always make things sound more country than they are. Byzance.
Holy moly.
Soft leather meats. Do that again.
Wow. Literally. Oh.
Soft leather meats gourmand notes. Black currant, pink pepper, suede, orris butter, and balsamic notes.
Yum.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh, okay. This does have some fruitiness in it. Like I definitely, but I loving it.
But it's not like a it's not like a
it's
spring summer fruity.
No.
You know what I mean? It's hard to explain how this is.
Okay, this one I literally had the same. Like I already love the vanilla. Okay, so this one was that immediate, like, wow.
Eyes roll back in the head.
Yes. Yeah. That's so,
it's very good.
I, again, don't do great sometimes with, it says meets soft leather meets, I guess it's.
But then leather's not in the note.
Suede. It's suede.
That's right, suede.
Okay.
So it's more of a smooth leather. So and the balsamic notes make it kind of, it's almost thick.
Yes, it has a syrupy. So this is black currant, pink pepper, suede, orris butter, and balsamic notes. Oh, I really like this one.
It is very good. And I do think the soft leather meets gourmand notes makes.
Yep. And it's also going to be not too gourmand for
No. It's not
this is going to be like entry level gourmand, maybe one step up from an entry level.
Right. But it does have that sweetness to it.
Milk and
Lost in a Dream. So I don't get milk from this. That's interesting. I haven't smelled Lost in a Dream.
I haven't either. But the milk, I can see where it's got that creamy, like almost the left.
I bet it would be good layered with it.
Ooh.
I might have to try that tomorrow.
Okay, I'm putting that up in my. Okay.
All right, we got one more.
This is like so hard, you guys. She's playing a major game with me.
Is it Muscat or Muscat?
Let's go with Muscat.
Okay. It sounds better, doesn't it?
And see, when I don't know if I picked this right off the bat, but like I was thinking because she loves cardamom. Like
I do love
Mandy loves cardamom. Okay, so this one says it's rich in spices and sweets.
Yep.
And you said you either like to have cake or smell like a man.
Smell like a man. Now I have evolved a little bit since then.
And this one has
I still go back to that.
Cinnamon, dates, halwa, saffron, and cardamom.
What does halwa smell like?
I was thinking halva, but it doesn't say that. You know how that sesame, like, I don't think it's what that is. But
oh, well, I can kind of smell that though. Let me
but
see.
You know what I mean? Like halva itself is that yummy sesame.
You know what I was thinking of today? One of my favorite sesame scents that I finished my 5 ml of that I really want the full size. The Omniscient Mr. Thompson from Penhaligon's.
Yes.
I will randomly think about it. I think that means I really need it because I finished that like a long time ago.
Okay, guess what? You're getting that because if it came back to your memory, like that one's one.
It does over and over again. Okay, sweet. Some say reminiscent of childhood. It's a South Asian dessert that's, well, see, I don't know if that's the note though.
Yeah, because that's what I think it's that. Yeah, the hall. Okay. So when I think of that name, I think of wine. It's Oudh for greatness. Lindsay, thank you, because I was like, this is giving me some vibes.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Because it has almost like a menthol.
Oh, like and it is halva. We're saying it wrong. Thank you, y'all. I'm the worst
Well,
pronouncing things.
actually, it says it's spelled okay, good. Because I was gonna say the W is like a V, good. Because I was like, I love halva, and if that's it, and it does have that kind of.
What does halva smell like?
Well, I don't know if it smells. I'm thinking of eating it. Have you eaten it?
No, I guess not.
It's really yummy. Sesame's all ground up, and then like powdered sugar in it. Like it's a little paste thing, and they put sometimes like pistachio.
Oh, do they roll it in sesames?
It's got
Like sesame seeds?
It can be. It's kind of like a little sesame fudge. Like
I can smell sesame in this.
now. Thank you, Tanya.
Yes, thank you.
We're winging it. I said, should we do our
she said, should we take notes or wing it? And I'm like, girl, let's wing it.
This is first impression. Okay, so I want you to tell me your description because I'm still guessing over here.
This is the main thing I smell is cardamom. I get it. I mean, this is very cardamom heavy to me.
Yeah.
I get some dates, gives it a little bit of sweet, a little bit. And when I say sweetness, it's like this is a 0 sweetness. This is 100. It's like a 3. Like it's not like cloying. It's just the dates give it a little bit of sweetness. I don't smell the cinnamon, but I smell a sesame. So I think mostly like cardamom, dates, and like a sesame type. It's very pretty.
Thank you, Lindsay, because I laughed because this Oudh for Greatness, because I was like, there's something in there, which that one also has. Oudh for Greatness has like woof, like, and it sort of has that addictive nature to it too, where you're like, I don't know if I like it. And then it's like, oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever seen.
It's like when I first sprayed this, I'm like, oh, I don't know. And then I wore it and I'm like, oh, yeah.
And it's already kind of like opening up. So mine's actually getting a little sweeter now.
It does. And that's why, see, I sprayed this over an hour ago. So this, I'm smelling the dry down. Oh, it is a sign. She wore Mr. Thompson. I need it. I need it. It's got an elephant too. It's so, I need it.
Okay. So far we need Mr. Thompson. And then we're what else are we getting? A full bottle of our Vanille. And then I don't know. This is hard for me because Mandy, I'm starting to get some Mandy vibes coming out of this one.
I'm such a brat.
I mean, between the Oudh for Greatness and the like, okay, because that one, I literally am like, ooh, okay, show your face. Is this it?
I'm not telling you. You have one chance to go back and look and see which one you think is my favorite.
Okay, she's really putting it on. It smells similar to Middle Eastern desserts. It smells completely different on a man. Okay,
I'm gonna have Chad wear this because.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw out 2 things because I think you really like the Montabaco, and I think that you actually.
I can't say it.
But you were like really like trying to not go full hog on it.
Okay.
But this one, I think of you like you love cardamom scents. And I think that as this is drying down, I'm thinking like it had, to me, it almost had like the barrel of some like alcohol in it.
It does.
And so then I know you're my booze hound.
Yep.
So I kind of feel like this is it.
That's your final answer?
God damn. Because I want to win. Yes, I'm going to go.
You know, if you don't get it right, we're not really friends, right? Like,
this
you don't know me at all.
I mean, well, I kind of feel that way because normally I can literally nail it. I will go in and smell perfume. I'm like, Mandy, all the way. But this one, well, plus we also like so many of these.
Is that your final answer?
Because I already guessed the Cyan and you said no. Okay, this is it.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
We can't be friends.
What is it? Which one is it?
I do love that one. Look, I have it starred. Oh. It is in my top. Well, I have 5 starred.
Okay. I'm so upset with myself.
No, but you know what? It's one that you absolutely love too.
Oh, the one that I was like Bance. Okay, we're gonna roll. Okay, guys, you threw me off the trail.
That is my. It's almost gone. My
Okay,
sample.
I was like, that one is so freaking good. That one, soft leather gourmand. Oh, we know what's throwing me off is like you don't normally like fruities.
But it's not like a
Mm.
spring summer fruit. You know, it's not that kind of fruit. It's not like a Bath and Body Works raspberry spray type fruit.
Okay, you did good
It's
with
the
your.
suede and the orris butter, both
Ah,
very creamy.
I told you I said the suede. I think I told you when I said that's creamy, and then you said no. When I
No, I
was
said I'm not telling you.
oh, we were going via text. Okay, honestly, okay, let's go through and do our
Yep.
favorites though.
Okay,
Because
so are we gonna do top 5, top 3, top 4, or like what are we gonna do?
oh, um, okay, we already have some of our. Do you want to just do top 3 because we already know we
Okay.
like pick
I'm
out.
not including my Vanille Day of Freaks in my top 3 because it's my top favorite of all time for
Okay.
Ormonde Jayne. Okay, so I'm not including that.
Oh,
I'm including ones that I want other than that I want full bottles of.
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your first one?
I'm going Bance.
Bance. Definitely number 1 for me.
You guys, this one is like when I have a sensorial, like we have so much perfume that I have to have something like that nowadays to
Yep.
like buy
To
something.
really want to buy a full bottle. It has to be
Yes.
different enough. And this
It
is
has to
definitely
be,
different
and
enough.
like when I had that, I was like, oh, I love this.
Mhm. So this is number 1. I'm probably gonna purchase it after we get off.
Yep.
Live. Okay. What's your number 2?
I'm smelling. Well, I'm getting the Vanille, but
Yes, I'm not including that in the 3 because that's a given.
didn't we like the Zion?
That's mine. That's in my
Yeah.
top 3.
Oh,
And I wore it today. It's so good.
Okay, I really like that. This was you guys, this is the one with the little nutmeg and
Yep.
the rhubarb. And I'm kind of surprised because to be honest, when I read the notes, I was like, because I don't always do great with sandalwood either. I get a little itchy.
Yeah.
Does anybody else find that? Because I am like, oh my gosh, I should love that note. It's like creamy and all that. But I love that one. Okay, third.
So I'm going to go ahead and say what my 4th and 5th is because I feel bad. The Muscat. I love that one. Definitely full bottle worthy. I just love the cardamom, and that is
So I was close.
You were close, yes. Okay. And Amber Royale is in my top 5 too. It's just it's just so good. But my number 3 is I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over here. Yeah. Taif.
That's what I was just gonna tell you. I'm surprised I don't already own this. I think I got what's the other? I think I got Damask.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I like this one more.
I mean, it's so good. It is so good. As a rose fragrance for someone who doesn't like rose. So I would say Zion, Bance, and Taif are my top 3.
Yep. Sorry, we're similar. Honestly, this is kind of fun though, because normally I would have thrown in another one for you, but those are like, I literally am like obsessed.
If not for this video and me getting this set, I never would have probably ever smelled Bance unless the next time I go to London, I go to the shop and go in there and smell everything. But I'm like, this is why these kind of sets are so good.
Did you say you liked Muscat?
Yes. Oh, it's in my 5. It's the Amber Royal and Muscat or whatever. They round out my top 5.
Okay. This is because I was going to say that is such a you. Oh gosh.
It's the cardamom in that. This is like a really good cardamom scent. Really good.
You guys, this was so fun.
It really was. And I found it's like I'm gonna spend way too much money.
Okay, so we need 3 bottles now, everybody.
Yeah. I didn't even give you permission for 2, and now we're like,
here's one thing I'm gonna say about this line though. Any bottle I've ever bought, I've never had any sort of ever regret. Like I've always been like, I will wear it. It's like that kind of
I was honestly thinking, I don't know. I was driving a couple days ago thinking about this video, and I was like, you know what? If I had to, like, this is in my top 3 favorite houses. And I honestly, you could have a variety of perfumes from this house and only this house and have enough
Yes.
variety and versatility that you would not need anything else. I mean, when I say need, let's be real. I understand this is like perfume. Okay. But you know what I mean. I love it. I love everything about Ormonde Jayne. And I think everybody needs to have at least one, if not multiples, in their collection if they are a fragrance lover.
And because she's such a cool woman.
Yeah.
Like I also, I don't know about you, but like I like to purchase from people that I
yeah. I mean, it makes a difference. The owners make a difference for
they
sure.
do, like, because they're, and she's just, she also has this zest for life about, and then the way she talked about Oudh made me laugh because she was like, I do not know why anyone would want to smell like, you know, like the fecal barnyard. Like
Well,
she was
see,
like,
that I think that's another reason I like her so much. I've heard her on a lot of podcasts. I've heard her interviewed. I've seen YouTube videos with her on it. And she seems very sweet. And but she also seems like she's not going to take anything from anybody. And
so she's like the littlest little petite firecracker. I love it. It's like she's a little powerhouse.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like, don't mess with me. I'm going to make what I want to make.
Yep.
It's going to smell like I want to smell it.
Yep.
And you're going to like it or you're not. Luckily, I like pretty much everything.
I know. Okay, well, I'm so glad that you guys all like this as a live because this was so fun.
If there's another house, like a specific house that y'all want us to do, let us know and we'll start collecting samples. Because I really like the idea of having it one house.
And I think it was fun to kind of go in, like I liked the going in
first
a little
impression
on too, because that's what I'm saying is like at some point you like really like there's perfumes that I was like, maybe it's a little too ethereal or something, maybe, and then it dried down. I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. But I think that sometimes you do have to, you know, go through and get those first impressions.
Oh yeah,
so fun. I was gonna say Profumo Roma because
I mean that's not asking me to do anything because that's another one in my top 3.
Like, let's do that because we all both love. Well, let's look at we'll find the best sample sets, but I love that idea.
Oh, Carla, we talked about Ormonde Jayne, tonight, but Emily's saying that we should do Profumum Roma in the future, which I'm all about.
And they did have another one.
Yes, they had like I think it was floral citrus something, but I just knew I would like these better.
Yeah, no, we went with, but this was such I'm thrilled because I'm going to be good and wear these on my skin before purchasing, even though
I've worn all of them on my skin. So now I can purchase. They are real quick. They are doing, it's actually launching on my birthday, October 8th. They're doing their version of the kind of advent calendar. Now, the only thing I don't like is that if you are in Europe or the UK, you can basically pick any full size. I think the smaller, like 88 mil size. And then you can pick 4 or 5 travel sizes that you want with it for like $400 or something like that. Like a lot of perfume. Okay. Well, in Europe and the UK, you can choose what you want. But in the US, it's like 3 or 4 curated sets. So like the Amberesque woody one, the full size is the Montabaco Intensivo. And then I think it's got a couple of our favorites in travel sizes. I'm like, because I emailed my contact there and I was like, but I want to choose. I want to choose.
I was gonna say I would totally go for that if we got to.
If we got to choose, I mean, I was already like, yep, that's gonna be my birthday present to myself. But still, to let y'all know, if some of you are in the UK or Europe to check it out, or if you don't care that you can't choose, to check out the different options they have because they have a floral one. I think they have a citrus one. Again, the Arabesque. It might be 3 different ones. And it's a great value if you like the ones that are offered.
And it's cute. Like
it is.
It's like it would be an amazing gift for yourself. It'd be an amazing gift for somebody else. I'll definitely try she says it's like Valaya Levant.
Yes. I need to send you a sample of it.
Why I feel like that's one I'm thinking of. That's why I'm saying I think it's the damask that I have instead of
Oh
the
yeah.
leaf, and I'm like I really love to. I never wear the other one. I or not, rarely. So I
Yeah.
was like, this is the one. You guys, this is so
It was
awesome.
fun. Yay. Thank y'all for joining. And we still kept it right at an hour. I
I
was
was
afraid
like,
we were going to be talking for like an hour and a half.
she was laughing. She's like, but there's so many. I was like, well, we normally do 6, and
Yeah.
then I cheat too. So I usually add in some. I didn't
That's
cheat.
true. So we did good. Right at an hour.
Um, You guys, thank you so much for
Yes.
coming. And then yes, well, let's do one next week. I want to get
I'm right next week. We do want to. I do think we need to do our fall scents too, because I love fall scents. So we'll
also
do that.
there's been
Maybe
so
we'll do
many
that next month, and then the next month we'll do a house.
because there's so many new
So
releases.
many new releases. Yeah.
So okay, good.
Okay.
You all, thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Oh my gosh.